seeing the room, letting everything there is to see kind of come into your view.
Like I was telling them before. Change directions?
Prepare us for tomorrow.
Be the best castmate or partner to you guys.
Be in the moment and breathe and let go.
Focus on the work and not my throbbing forehead right now.
This is speed level 5, try level 2.
On my way here, I saw a car crash, and it was just the weirdest thing because I was just driving up Atlantic, going to work to get my coffee, and then, bam! But it was like nothing. So it was like I was engaged because I was driving, but it also had nothing to do with me, but adjacently had something to do with me.
Because you witnessed it?
Yeah, and it was like kind of mid-center. I had to like go around a little bit, but I was like, can't be a good Samaritan today, so I have shit to do.
Certain individuals chose to slow down and clearly articulate something. And that was really interesting because a lot of people, including myself, rushed a lot of moments that weren't as clear to the audience. So it's very interesting in terms of physical movements. Whatever you do on stage, it doesn't necessarily matter how fast you do it. It matters how articulate you can be to inform the audience.
So it was just us, and we're just talking about. They're just like, "Oh, so how'd you guys meet? How'd you guys meet?" So then we're talking about. It's like, "Oh my God, that's so adorable." I'm embarrassed to say mine. Like I'm just like, why? Like they're like, "No, ours is so stupid and like cheesy." And then when they met their significant other, they met when they were in high school or something. And when they were talking about it, it was just kind of like there was nothing bad or like wrong about it, you know. And it was just so funny how they were just like kind of embarrassed because in my mind I was kind of thinking like, well, they were in high school, of course it's gonna be like a certain way, like cheesy or something. Like Mary and I met when we were in college, we were older, we're kind of adults about it, you know. But like when you're younger, it's different. And it just kind of like, I just thought it was funny and interesting because like as you get older, like all those things change. The way you meet somebody and how you fall in love with them or something, you know, it's different. And like there's really never like
Tinder.
No, for reals, or that too as you get older.
That would mean only one person steps in, so you guys get to make the decision together out there. Oops, 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 oops. So, thank you. You're on it.
Car next to me. Both our stereos were blasting, mixing into an ugly raucous reverberating blob.
You're fired. Okay, one more time, now that you deciphered my code.
I figured it out.
Thinking it was, but knowing it wasn't. You fuck. I'm going to miss you more than I'll ever admit.
Interesting. The way you read that. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I love that. I read it.
Wait.
What?
I'll laugh reminded me. Okay, I think I'll go.
I was the same look because I had read the first
Oh.
Yeah. Stop
Jonathan.
teasing.
One, two, three. Very hard, I promise you. So the more you can practice your sequence in the time we have. So if you see any empty space, fill it. While this is happening, feel the ground underneath your feet.
Y'all need to calm
Cheesing
down.
all the time.
Like, there's people that are out here yearning for this thing, but then they still believe in it. So maybe one day they'll get it. But if you just like don't,
People say you're fucking up with that question.
Well, you guys were here, and I
I want to hear what you say.
I think as everyone feels each other out a little bit more and we kind of get our own rhythms, and the videos will only get better. Dear friend, I pretend to be okay because you worry when I'm not.
Six.
And
I'm walking
then she
six.
shuts her brain off.
I'm going to miss you more than I'll ever admit.
And just started.
10. 4, 2, 5, 1. And so then I would place my text.
Oh, yeah.
Don't just start it, you want to sustain. You are getting at it in a more simpler way. It should be while you're in motion.
Dear friend, I pretend to be okay
And then she shuts her brain off.
because you worry when I'm not.
Close yourself up. And she started.
Being clearer with the beginnings of our movement to the end. Every tear. What?
Hold it! Hold it! Close
Hold
it,
it up,
close
no.
it, close it.
No miming and no representational gestures. Actors not knowing each other but keeping that. I like to use the metaphor of the bungee. So it's like clearly we're acknowledging each other, but even as we're not acknowledging each other, there's like this bungee between me and the other actor.
We had a frame,
Yes.
but I didn't feel like I had context.
Cool.
So I was like, and then I just started doing stuff.
Right. Because this is my way of wanting to talk about our work because it centers the audience's experience. Does that make sense? It's not me talking about, oh, I wanted to leave because I was feeling this way with my character or whatever. I'm thinking about the audience, right? That's like where I come from. That's cool too, honestly.
How was your day? How was your day?
Did you say something? Talking.
No,
Yes, we are.
I'm talking.
We
No.
are talking.
No, I'm talking.
We are having a pleasant conversation.
We're not having any type of conversation right now.
This is a conversation.
Really?
Yes. Critical response process. First, we'll solicit observations from you guys.
The eye contact and the lack of eye contact. Just time all the episode.
Dude, I think Quoc Quan would gladly accept your offer.
Like-
We're not allowed to talk
Oh,
right
my
now.
bad, my bad.
And just what it's like to be fairly close out of school and all that time trying to do this acting thing, right? I think, yeah, and for you it'll be so different because you'll be a student just like them. They're gonna be like, what the fuck?